Well, breaking news now. Important new developments in the investigation into the death of Michael Jackson. A source close to the Jackson family says Jackson's personal doctor administered a powerful drug that authorities believe killed him. Ted Rollins reports now from Los Angeles. Ted, what can you tell us about this breaking story?
Well, basically, Lou, it's a significant development in that this is the first time, and this is through a source that's close to the family with knowledge of the investigation, that Dr. Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson's personal physician, the doctor that was with Jackson at the time of his death, has been connected to the drug propofol or Diprivan, which is an anesthetic that's normally used in a hospital or a clinic scenario where you bring a patient down for a minor surgical procedure using this drug. It is never used outside of those conditions, but the allegation here is, according to the source, that Murray administered this to Michael Jackson in his home. Now, this, of course, is not the first we've heard of this drug. It has been out there for the last few weeks and a part of this investigation, but this is the first connection between Jackson's doctor, personal physician, the man with him at his death, and this drug. Of course, Murray's clinic was raided last week by DEA officials along with local police and the LAPD, and we are told also to expect possibly more of those search warrants being served towards Dr. Murray in the days to come here as part of this investigation. But a significant development in this investigation to be sure that this connection has now been made.
That connection, Ted, I also recall you reporting early on some unaccounted for time on the part of the doctor upon learning of the death of Michael Jackson. Can you refresh us on that?
Well, after Michael Jackson was taken to the hospital, Dr. Murray went with him in the ambulance and was also there while physicians were trying to revive Jackson at the UCLA Medical Center. After that, Dr. Murray did retreat and waited to talk to investigators. There was a few day period there where they wanted to talk to him, and he did not want to talk without his lawyer. And he wasn't running by any stretch of the imagination. That was really the first report that we had that they were looking for him. But the reality, as we found out later, he was waiting for his lawyer to come to Houston just to represent him in front of the investigators. They say they have been more than cooperative. In fact, they had a third meeting scheduled with investigators, did Murray's camp and LAPD, that was canceled for last Friday because of the search warrants. They say they're still more than willing to provide anything and provide more testimonial, too, in the form of an interview with the LAPD if needed. And after we reached them today, after we started reporting this, they say, first off, they're not going to comment on it at this point, but they did direct us to a statement earlier saying that at no time did Dr. Murray either prescribe or administer any medication that should have been fatal to Michael Jackson. That's their stance right now.
All right, Ted, thank you very much. Ted Rollins reporting.